The following is a Shaw TV sports presentation.
From the Hankery Soccer Center in Saskatoon, it's the Conexus Provincial Volleyball Championships on Shaw. Hello, everyone. I'm Heath Mulligan along with Emily Humbert, and we have the 15U Women's Gold Medal Game featuring the Saskatoon Smash and the Regina QCVC Royal Elite. Top two seeded teams are here in the final, Emily.
Absolutely. The top two seeds, like you said, have made it to the final. The Saskatoon Smash come in ranked second after a very positive weekend. They have gone undefeated, as well as the QCVC Royal Elite. They are also undefeated on the weekend. They had a very good semi-final win over the PA toppers on Fuego in 3 sets. So I think both teams are really excited to be here.
We're ready to get it going for that gold medal, the 15U championship game coming right up on Shaw. All right, Emily Humbert and Heath Mulligan with you at the Hankery Soccer Center, and we are set to go. The gold medal game of the 15U Provincial Women's Volleyball Championships. Conexus Credit Union, a proud sponsor of this event. They were here last week. They're going to be here next week. This Saskatchewan Volleyball Championships thing seems to go on forever.
It is. It spans over, I believe if I'm correct, 3 weekends in total, ranging from ages 13 to 18. So it takes a lot of time for these teams to all play each other and find their provincial champions.
Well, we've seen some great action here already, and I am pretty excited about this one. You tell me that through the course of your week here, these are two teams that you haven't yet had the chance to see play live. So there's a little bit of unknown out here today for you and I.
Absolutely, there is. And you know, it'll be really interesting to see how both these teams come out. They are, well, relatively unknown to me, I should say. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Smash and the QCVC Royal Elite come out today.
I'll never pick a favorite in one of these, but I noticed that the QCVC club out of Regina beat my hometown team, Munster, in the playoffs, so I'm not so sure I can root for them.
Fair enough, you know.
I'll sit on the fence. Zoe Erickson back to serve for Regina, and we are set to go with the opening serve of the 15U final. And we've got a little bit of energy here to get things started out of Regina's club.
Absolutely, and a block can do that for you. It looks like that was number 6, Catherine Bastido.
Erickson's serve. Into the net. Mandy Fraser couldn't get it to go. And it's quickly 2-0 for Regina. The number 1 seed in the 15U women's division, the QCVC Royal Elites. Got a good start going here. There's a point for Saskatoon Smash. What do they call it, a carry? Is that the...
Yeah, a carry or a lift. Yeah, usually it's technically called a carry.
Mandy Fraser will serve. They thought it was long. And they're right. Good read on that. I thought, uh-oh. I think they might have misjudged it.
Yeah,
no,
sometimes
no.
those jump serves have the potential to just absolutely bottom out and drop on you, and they can take the back line, but that one sailed just a little long.
This is Madison Hutz. Katie Wood.
And it looked like that set brought Wood a little bit inside, but she still goes up with a nice high elbow, swinging and hitting the parts of that block, sending the ball to the ground.
So Hutz will serve again, 4-1. This provincial championship will be a best of 3. We'll play 2 games to 25. If a third game is required, we play to 15. Good block. Boy, a nice hit, but a good block. That one is off the block. And the point goes to Regina. Katie Wood went up 2 times in a row. And the second time, it's Regina's point. 5 now to 1.
Good set.
again?
Wow.
No. I thought we were going to get 3 straight there. But Regina does get the point in the end.
That was some great defense by number 3, Julia Stonechild for JCVC. She was doing a great job of standing in there with those overbumps, being attacked right back at her.
Quickly, a 5-point lead springs on Saskatoon's smash, so Dwayne Stonechild calls the timeout. And is this a quickly calm things down timeout?
Absolutely. It looks like both teams are very high in energy right now, and QCVC is using it to their advantage. I think Coach Stonechild's really looking to calm his team down, get them to take a couple deep breaths, focus on what they do well, and just ultimately look for a good pass off the serve receive.
So the smash breaks huddle. They've got themselves in a little bit of a hole here early in the first game. Regina's QCVC Royal Elite knocked off Munster in their first playoff, then Moose Jaw. And then the Prince Alderon Fuego match went to 3 games in the semifinal, and here they are. Madison Huts back to serve. It is 6-1 Regina. And rolls over the net for them. Katie Wood again. I think, was it 3 that went up?
Yes, I believe it was. Wood doing a really good job of getting up, kind of covering their, how should I say, crossing her arm over her body, seeing that deep line shot seem open, and she hits it.
Wood has been a very important offensive player here for Regina in the early going. There's another one. Wow, she is having a great first game. Number 3.
She's a very dynamic outside hitter, very powerful. It just kind of looks like the spark plug for this QCVC Royal Elite team too. She's getting all the girls really excited.
Tori Hansen comes off for the smash. Tessa Wilfong into the game on that Saskatoon side. And Huts is still serving. And sometimes you get lucky, but Saskatoon keeps it alive. And takes the serve.
That's a great
Nice.
change-up shot by Primo. She does a really good job of getting up, nice high elbow, open hand, tipping that ball just behind the blockers to the position 2 side of QCVC Royal Elite's court.
Kaylee Wilness served. And the hit is into the net that time. Saskatoon, a couple points in a row. It's 8-3, the difference right now, and another substitution. Wilfong out, Hansen back in for the smash. And another. Wilness is serving, and the smash are on a roll. That was a block. Take it back.
That's a big block for Sydney Hoffman, really getting up there. Seeing that overpass was happening on her side of the court, just going up with big, strong hands. She stops that party ball from coming back onto her side.
Catherine Bastideau serves for Regina. Katie Primo put that one into the net. Bastideau back again. It's 10-4.
Good hustle.
Nice job. Had a cameraman to contend with, and she kept herself on her feet. Oh. Well, I think we know something that Saskatoon is going to have to work hard to defend against for the rest of this game, don't we?
Absolutely. I think Saskatoon really needs to focus on just getting some touches on Katie Wood's attacks, and even thinking about maybe their middle starting to release a little bit earlier over to their left side of the court, trying to slow down Wood's attacks here.
She has been dominating, hitting from the left side, and they're setting her up again. There's another. And I don't suppose QCVC Regina is going to stop going to her anytime soon if it keeps working.
Probably not, you know, as long as she's obviously the hot hitter on the court. It'd be interesting to see if number 2's the setter, Sydney Hoffman, decides to utilize her middle a little more, start to get the blockers a little bit more honest. But, you know, if it works, keep going, right?
12-4. QCVC Regina Royal Elite, and getting a break along the way here too. And another timeout called by Dwayne Stonechild. 13-4. We're taking a peek at that QCVC Regina Royal Elite timeout now, and Coach Tricia Perry is smiling with her troops. They've got it going right now, don't they, Emily?
They really do. It doesn't look like they're talking about anything too serious over there. Just looking to stay loose, have fun, stay confident. They're playing a very good game so far. It'd be interesting to see if they do start to run a little bit more of their middle offense. They've been very left side dominant so far, but it has been working. So we'll see what they look like the second half of the first set.
When your team is rolling like they are right now, I suppose in a timeout, you try to not say much.
You know, there's sometimes not too much to say. It is a good chance always to review things you could be working on better, but you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to have the girls come off the bench and step right back on the court, pick up exactly where they left off.
And here they come. 13-4 they lead in game 1. Best of 3. Conexus Saskatchewan Volleyball Championship Final for the 15U Women's Division. Hit there. Katie Primo didn't get that good. And it seems like Bastido has been serving for an eternity back there.
It does. Probably
Really
feels that way for the passes on JCVC as well. Or pardon me, the smash.
And the roll continues.
That's a nice big block. I believe that was number 3, Katie Wood, coupled with number 10, Shane McCusker. Those two teaming up, putting a good set of hands in front of the attacker.
Katie Primo is coming out for the smash, and she looks a little shook up. They're putting Kristen Ward in for her, and I don't know if Primo got hit by a ball or just out of wind.
Looks like she's a little out of breath there.
Yep, needs a break. It has been a tough game for Saskatoon right now. They're going through a lot of that, having to defend against an attack. And it can be exhausting.
Absolutely.
And when it's not working, it's really exhausting, I think.
Yeah.
16-4. The QCVC Royal Elite dominating right now.
There's a good pass.
There's another. Katie Wood finishes it off and looks over at the official to make sure everything was okay. Big smile on her face. Liking it. Cami Hill's out. Emma Engen in for the smash as they are substituting. Trying to find a way to defend against Regina's serve. And what's been coming after the serve with Bastido, she's been there all day. And another free ball, so Saskatoon just not getting it set up here. That's better. The tip is good.
And sometimes that's all it takes, a nice little half-speed shot from number 11, Emma Engen. She sees the open space.
So Kristen Ward is going to serve here to try and get some turning of the tide to go Saskatoon's way. Jump serve. Causes some trouble. They'll take the point as Bastido tried to hit it hard from the back. It's into the net. 17-6.
Good pass.
Blocked that time. But it's not enough. One more for Regina. 18-6, and Sydney Hoffman into the nets. Emma Engen serving for Saskatoon.
Nice serve by Engen.
Nice hard serve. Just a little long.
It's nice to see the middle offense being run on the Saskatoon Smash side. That's the first time they've really had a quality pass to be able to set their middle, even though that attack was just a little wide.
This is Katie Wood. Contact on the net there from the Saskatoon side. And make it 20 for Regina. 20-7. And Regina with the lead has the serve. Not for long. Tori Hansen for the smash. They need to go on a run here. Different player, but still from this same side. Madison Hotz getting it done for Regina. Keep coming back to this near side.
Absolutely. It's a very left side dominant team, but you know what? They go with what works, and their left sides are very strong attackers, so they will set them most of this match.
Shea McCusker serving for Regina. That's a Saskatoon point. 2 touches on that Regina side somewhere in all of that. Julia Stonechild will serve for Saskatoon. Boom.
That is a big time shot.
It is, huh?
By Madison Hotz.
Wow. They just keep putting it up to this left side and drilling it. Zoe Erickson serves. That's a tough one, and it's gone. 23 points now. 2 points away, Regina, from the first game here. It's in. Put it right between 2 players in the back row, and it was a long serve, all right, but the reaction was more like you or me, and then they just decided, well, I hope it's out. Nope. So a chance to take the first game on this serve.
It's a nice swing.
There, he got the block up that time. There's the point.
And 4 contacts is the call on that play.
What does that mean?
That
oh,
means
4 touches.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
4 touches. So they're saying that the ball was not touched by the block at the net.
I saw the 4 go up, and then I thought Regina was going to be serving. I'm like, wait a second, that would be
Something's wrong
game.
here.
And what did they do? What happened? But we're good. There's the serve from Mandy Fraser. But it's done. Regina takes the first. 25-10. The score in game number 1 from the Conexus Saskatchewan Volleyball Championships. The 15U Women's Final. Regina's QCVC Royal Elites lead the Saskatoon Smash 1-0. Game number 2 coming up next on Shaw. Game number 1 goes to the QCVC Regina Royal Elites. 25-10 over the Saskatoon Smash in this 15U women's final from the Conexus Provincial Volleyball Championships. We're at the Hinckley Soccer Center in Saskatoon. Heath Mulligan with Emily Humbert. And game number 2 just set to go. The officials are making sure that the players on the floor are the players on the card. And Saskatoon will begin service in the second game. Emma Engen is ready to go.
Nice jig.
It's terrific. They can't convert though. Katie Wood playing some good defense, but Saskatoon on the board first. Engen to serve once more. It's in. It's a good spot.
That is a great serve by Engen. She's really picking that seam between the position 1 and 6 passers. Lots of communication is needed as to decide who's going to take that ball.
Go to the other side now. It almost worked. Some good reaction on defense. And it's out. And it's 3-0 Smash.
The Smash are really drawing energy off that defensive play. Great control from the setter dump there.
Make it 4. Great start for Saskatoon in game number 2.
Smart shot for Julia Stonechild. She sees the blockers are up, but not super hard and pressed over into her court. She just slides a little roll shot in there and it dribbles off the block, and that's a kill for Stonechild.
That's long. And a very quick start. 5-0 right out of the gate for Saskatoon. Regina will make a substitution. Madison Hotz comes off. Beth Patrick is in the game. Meanwhile, Emma Engen still serving. She's helped her team put 5 in a row on the board to start game 2. And there's the 6th as there is a little communication breakdown. Patrick just in the game, zigged when she should have zagged, and Regina needs a timeout. So Regina's QCVC 25-10 winner is a convincing win in the first game, but instantly game 2 finds them behind by 6. What's the word if you're coaching in Regina?
You know, I think QCVC, they're just looking for a good pass up. It doesn't need to be a perfect 3 pass necessarily, but they need a pass where they can set not just one of their outsides in a bad ball scenario. They'd love to start running their middle. Their middles have been effective when they have been set. You know, I think they're just looking for a good pass to start getting their offense going. They've been out of system the entire set so far.
All right, and even during the huddle on the Smash side, there's some clapping and cheering as they discuss what they are doing well here and what else they want to do as they come back onto the court. So there's an energy in that Saskatoon camp.
There's a very resilient start for the Smash after being they lost quite a tough game in the first set, but they're looking strong at the start of the second set.
Six nothing. And let's see if the timeout does much for Regina. Oh, they're going to get the point. Strong work at the net. Sydney Hoffman held it. And they will serve. Beth Patrick back now. Right back to Saskatoon. 7-1. Kristen Ward now serving.
Saskatoon starting with very strong serving at the beginning of the second set, putting
Really
a
got
ton
it
of
going
pressure.
here.
Absolutely. You can really see how the momentum has shifted in favor of the Saskatoon smash.
Might have been long, but 2 hits. Didn't see the call. Nope. Just substitutions coming in. Regina gets a point, and the serve. It's 8-2. Saskatoon. Catherine Bastideau served on a long, long run in that first game. Regina would love a little more of that. Not going to happen.
Great swing in the middle by
different
Maddie
game this
Fraser.
is than the first.
It really is. The Saskatoon smash, you can just see they're in system. They're able to pass and execute their offense the way they want to.
Julia Stonechild, 9-2. That's worked very well for Regina. Back to the well. Katie Wood. So Regina serve Sydney Hoffman.
That's a great heads-up play by Wood, recognizing that the setter for Saskatoon smash, number 2, Kari Wilness, is up front. She can dump, and she sees that and blocks that dump at the net.
Look out. Nope. It's outside the antenna. And isn't this funny? You see Regina consistently trying to get it back over there to Katie Wood, and all of a sudden, they're racking up the points. Whether it comes from that side or not.
Yeah.
Just keep going back.
We're starting to see a pattern emerge here, I think, when Wood comes to the front row. The Regina QCVC Royal Elite start to rack in the points.
It was 9-2. Now it's 9-6. 9-7.
That's a great serve by Sydney Hoffman, really serving high at the shoulders of the passers on the Saskatoon smash side. Very difficult to pass.
Timeouts. Saskatoon's Dwayne Stonechild needs to slow things down here a little bit and end that momentum. It is really fascinating to watch this sport and how energy, it's, you know, we're close to the court, and it can be a real momentum sport, of course, but especially with the younger kids, the body language, the faces change so much from one little run to another. You know, you'd think that at some point a team is just, they all look like world beaters and they're all wearing it on their faces. Yep. And 15 minutes later, or one game later, it's completely reversed.
They haven't quite mastered the importance of having a neutral expression at times. Not getting too high, not getting too low, finding that neutral ground, which is important. But in a sport like volleyball, there are tons of highs and tons of lows. You just can't let yourself get too high or too low.
It's fun to watch the energy, that is for sure. 7 serving 9, Sydney Hoffman for Regina, the QCVC Royal Elites. They beat the Saskatoon Smash in the first game. And they've got something going here now, coming instead this time to the right front. Mixing it up now a little. It's out. Look at that. All the way back to tie. 6-point deficit overcome by Regina, the #1 seed in the tournament. Oops.
A little miscommunication on the Regina QCVC side. Sometimes those overpasses are hard, especially if they're not exactly tight to the net. It's tough. The middle's got to back off and play that one.
Mandy Fraser will serve, but a substitution right now for Saskatoon. Primo coming up, and Tessa Wilfong will get into the game.
And a good aggressive attack by Bastido, but a little wide.
Fraser's serve. We had a fault on the serve there.
Looks like it.
The back official waving the flag and pointing at the back line.
A toe fault, yeah, so it looked like our server stepped just over the line. You are not allowed to do that when you serve.
So it's 11-10.
Good tip coverage there.
Great effort. Nice try by Hoffman, but that was a well-placed ball from Saskatoon.
It really was. And it's really nice to see the girls going up and swinging aggressively, but sometimes when you mix in tips like that, it does make the defenders play a little more on their toes.
Kaylee Wilness with that serve, by the way. There was a lift.
Yes, another carry called on the play, I believe. On the Smashes side.
And Shea McCusker serving. Drills it, a little deep. It's 13-11. Tessa Wilfong. Into the net. Well, the smash came out with a big 6-point lead. Ended up giving it up, but look at them opening it back up now. They're 3 ahead. In the middle, and it works.
It's a nice half-speed shot by Bastido.
Zoe Erickson will serve. Regina working from the middle that time. Are you glad? Are you happy now?
I am happy. As a middle, I'm a little biased. I like to think us middles should be getting a lot more balls than we actually do. I'm just representing all the middles out there who are watching.
Nobody getting in a good swing here right now.
No.
Pass is not quite right, but it doesn't matter as Emma Engen finds the floor.
You hear for the coach for Saskatoon Smash saying, come on, ladies. I think he's looking to have his team start to swing more. There's been lots and lots of tipping here, and that's not the way to play this sport sometimes. There's a nice swing.
Mandy Fraser couldn't get it over. Now Regina sneaking back to within a couple. Beth Patrick is going to serve for QCVC Regina Royal Elites.
Nice deep free ball.
There we go.
That's a nice swing.
Oh,
what a great defensive
man, what a play.
Zoe Erickson, wow.
She's fine. Can't reach that one, but she went hard into her own bench, saving that ball. And She's a little worse for wear, but I think she's all right. She's staying out there. Big effort.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, her team can come away with the point on that one.
Tori Hansen served it. Saskatoon smash 16-13 in game 2. And they keep it coming. Hansen to serve again. That's not going to be gettable. Another timeout call. Rob Hoffman is going to congregate with Coach Tricia Perry over on that Regina side, and they haven't been in a groove here in the second game.
No, you know, they haven't really got a chance to run their offense to the full extent that they did in set 1. They've really been struggling on serve receive. They have not gotten many clean passes straight up to the net. The setter has had to run a lot. She's looking a little tired. You know, they're really looking just to get good, solid passes, communicate a lot more. I think their communication needs to improve, and they're looking to put some balls away from the outside corners.
It seems like a lot to work on.
I could give the Sparks Notes version there.
And Saskatoon dropped that first game 25-10, and here they are nipping at 20 in the second game. And once you get that 20 on the board, you're feeling it.
You're in the home stretch.
Trying to force this to a third and deciding game for the 15U Women's Provincial Championships. I'm Heath Mulligan with Emily Humbert, and we are at the Hank Reese Center in Saskatoon. Our thanks again to Conexus Credit Union for their generous support of Saskatchewan volleyball. Tori Hansen serving, 18-13 smash.
Nice dig.
Wow, oh, that is some great play. Both sides
Caitlin
at the
Wood.
net.
What a fun player to watch. She really does it all. It looks like in this game she's a great offensive weapon. She also plays defense very well, which is kind of a coach's dream.
Bastideau now. Can Regina get on a bit of a roll here? They trail by 4 with the serve. That'll work. Just keep on giving it to Katie. She is a player. Off the tape, but good.
Good one-handed up by Bastideau.
I didn't count 4, but there were 4.
Yeah, so I don't think the head official saw any touch on the block on the outside's attempt there. 4 hits is the call.
Now it's a 2-point game. Regina making some hay here with the serve.
Nice diving play.
Regina was running around a little bit there, fighting to keep it alive, and Saskatoon takes advantage. They needed to stop the streak, and they do.
Absolutely, and Saskatoon deserves that point on the play. Kelly Wilness is doing a great job of really varying up her offense. She's run her middle on a slide. She's set the pipe ball in the back row. She's doing a good job of using all her offensive weapons here.
Tip didn't work that time.
Yeah, and there was no touch on that block. The head official is calling for contacts.
A little bit of protest on that Saskatoon side. They say, no, we blocked. There's a touch. Nope. Not going to win the argument. Rachel Jardine coming in for Regina. Zoe Erickson coming off. Sydney Hoffman serving. 19-17 for the smash. Collision. Hoffman and Jardine ran into each other as Hoffman was coming up to play the ball. Jardine had her back to it.
Nice to see Hoffman, though, patting her teammate on the back, saying it's okay. That's what you want to see out of your setter.
20-17. Mandy Fraser into the net. Not a great time for that. Katie Wood serving Regina. 2 points behind. In game number 2.
Net violation looks like is called on number 10, Shay McCusker. She was a little too aggressive on that block. Must have caught her forearms as she was trying to penetrate over to the Saskatoon Smashers side.
Think it would have been long?
It's hard to say. She was jumping. It may have been long.
Doesn't matter. It was played, and Regina will serve again. Substitution coming first, though. Renee Darcy will get into the game for Shay McCusker, and Darcy will be serving as she comes to the floor. 19 serving to 21. Into the net. Tessa Wilfong now, 22-19, the smash. Looking to take game number 2, and they are so close now.
Nice swing.
Saskatoon handled the hit, but not a good second touch there as Engen tried to surprise Regina, but she put it into the net. Erickson comes back into the game for Jardine on the Regina side. Erickson serve.
Good dig. I think Emma Engen has a streak in her that wants to be a setter, because that's the second setter dump she's kind of tried, but that one worked as opposed to the first one. Sometimes us middles want to be setters, though. It happens.
And she'll serve now with her team 2 points away from winning game number 2.
That's a great set. Really good on Sydney Hoffman. Still going to the middle late in the set. Great swing by Catherine Bassideau. I should say tip more like, but she does see the hole. She's up nice and early. Great shot.
Beth Patrick serves for Regina. And they're going to get the point there.
They are. You're not allowed to set off a serve.
At all? Ever?
No, just in the 15U level, 15 and 16U level, I believe. As soon as you hit 17 and 18, you are good to set off the serve.
Is it a finger preservation rule?
I actually am not sure why.
When that serve comes up there like that.
I know. I honestly don't know the rationale behind that rule. I'm thinking it could be encouraging the girls to work on their forearm passing skills at a younger age. But it's hard to say, because when you can take the ball overhand, it is a great idea to do so.
Yeah.
Much more control.
So we had to get something sorted out there, and then by the time the officials got everything good,
I think
we ended up having a timeout called.
There's a little bit of confusion as to how many timeouts Coach Stonechild had left. I believe our scorekeepers were signaling that he had indeed taken his 2, but upon further review, they determined he only did take one timeout.
So he wanted one.
Exactly.
They had to decide whether or not he had it in the bank.
Exactly, yes.
So it's 23-22. The smash. They're 2 points away, but Regina can tie it on the next point. We'll play to 25. Got to win by 2. So we might play beyond 25.
The way these teams are exchanging the leads, I wouldn't be surprised if it took extra points in this set.
This could go on for a bit. It's been a while since we've seen one team or the other put together a bit of a run down to the nitty-gritty like this, and Saskatoon fighting hard to hold on to that lead and not give up ground, but Beth Patrick will serve with a chance for Regina to tie it up here. Handled well. Off the block and out. 24-22.
Smart shot by Stonechild there, going up, seeing the hands not completely pressed into her court, and she swings and tools off the block.
Tori Hansen, a deep breath before they serve. And it worked. She did a good job. No reward there, though, as Sydney Hoffman gets it across. Substitutions on the Regina side. Cameron Barnstable in for Catherine Bastideau. And then Renee Darcy will come out of the game. And Shay McCusker going to go into that front row. They're putting about an extra foot of height in there.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty clear strategy, as Cameron Barnstable was brought in to serve. 23 serving 24. Regina must get this point.
Nice serve.
And off that great serve, they do. And we will play beyond 25 here in game number 2.
That's a great serve by Barnstable. She comes in off the bench, has not been in the match yet, and she's able to put her serve in. That's very impressive. Let's see if she can do it again here. And she can, wow.
Really served hard. Well done. That's rare, but it happens.
Tough set
Wood doesn't
for Wood.
get it.
Yeah, looks like that set from Hoffman really flared off the net. Wood had to adjust her approach midair, and it didn't work too well for her.
Now Stonechild serving. Saskatoon can win the game at this point.
Good pass by Wood. There's a nice set.
But it's not gonna go. And Saskatoon bounces back. 26-24, forcing a third and deciding set from the Hank Reese Soccer Center in Saskatoon. You're watching Conexus Provincial Volleyball on Shaw. We're at the Hank Reese Soccer Center in Saskatoon. Heath Mulligan with Emily Humbert. Smash, starting with the serve. Emma Engen, she's been solid today. And it's a good one. Boom. A little bit of authority. Catherine Bastideau, and they, despite that just being 1 point, it was an aggressive point. And there was some gumption after in the celebration. It's like, that's right, here we come.
Party balls are the most fun to celebrate.
Right back with a tie, and here's the serve from Saskatoon's Tori Hansen. Might have been out, but Engen making the effort there. Touched it. 2-1, Regina. Bastido to serve. Put that in a good spot. Two players laying out to get it, and they can't. Aim for effort for Krista Ward and Emma Engen, but the point for Regina. Nope.
That's 2 service errors for the Saskatoon, or pardon me, QCVC Royal Elite already in this set. They're going to look to limit their errors coming up if they want to be successful in this last game.
3-2 Regina, and Julia Stone, Child, serves. Katie Wood can do a lot of things.
And that's a really smart veteran shot by Katie Wood. She sees the set, has pulled her off the net of it, and instead of just absolutely wailing on the ball, she keeps her elbow high. Nice deep roll shot.
Zoe Erickson comes out, and Rachel Jardine slides into her spot for Regina. Sydney Hoffman serve.
They're scrambling well on the QCVC side.
Fantastic volleyball. Great rally going here.
See if they can capitalize on this free ball.
Nope. Not that time.
No.
But they get the break. Saskatoon puts it down, but out.
And no touch is called on the play.
No touch called.
Even though the Smash were looking very aggressively for that touch.
So 5-2, QCVC now. Again, this will go just to 15. So at 6-2, it's time to calm things down a little bit. Timeout. Smash. Great start for Regina. Pretty quiet on both benches here all of a sudden.
It is. I think the screaming has also subsided on the side court, so it's made it a little quieter in general.
Now we can all hear ourselves think, which traditionally for me is not a positive thing. The less I know about what's going on up there, the better sometimes. But I know that Regina has struck themselves a 4-point lead in the third and deciding game, and will play to 15 for the 15U women's gold medal. Conexus Credit Union, proud presenter of Saskatchewan Provincial Volleyball and the championships you're watching here today. Sydney Hoffman with the serve for Regina.
Good adjustment.
Oh, not gonna get it. Once again, last player to touch it on that Regina side is Katie Wood, and she has really made things happen today for QCVC. Hoffman serves. Another point, Regina.
Looked like number 13, Kristen Ward, was a little out of control there. She stepped over the center line and I believe touched the net as well.
And we're going to switch sides here as we are at the midpoint. 8-2, the QCVC Royal Elite. They'll pick up their stuff and make the switch at the midpoint here of the third and deciding game. So for the Saskatoon Smash, what needs to happen here?
You know, I think the Smash need to settle down. They're passing actually pretty well, but they're unable to really run their offense to the full extent of their abilities. You know, they're starting to make kind of funky decisions on second ball contacts, setting balls into the net when they normally wouldn't. So I think they have to settle in, realize although this is the third set, they're not out of it yet, and get back to playing the type of volleyball we saw them play in the second set.
Nerves, mostly?
Yeah, absolutely, I think. Starting to understand that, you know, we are in the provincial final, especially these girls at a younger age. They're still really, really excited to be here, so it's awesome to see that, but understanding that the play doesn't have to be impacted just because of the stage that you're on, I think.
At the score table, the officials check it out. We've got everybody on the court as should be. And Sydney Hoffman serves. It's 8-2. And now it's 9-2. Nice job, McCusker there. Put it down without touching the net. Somebody coming out. Saskatoon side. Kristen Ward will leave the game. And Cami Hills is in. Regina set to serve one more time. Sydney Hoffman, she's been standing back there for quite some time. Saskatoon giving up some ground here. Great block. Might have been out. And you could see it on the face of Emma Engen as she put her hands on the ball.
Yeah, she definitely, she wants that one back. She realized, I think she was jumping in. She was almost at the end line to set that ball. That means that ball was definitely heading out.
Missed there by Hills. And it's 11-2. Another sub for Saskatoon. Tessa Wilfong will take Tori Hansen off the court. And now Regina is on the verge. Gonna give Saskatoon one back. And another sub coming is Kristen Ward will come back into the game for the smash. Cami Hills coming out. Mandy Fraser is serving for Saskatoon. It's 3 serving 11. In the third and deciding game, we're playing up to 15 here. Free ball can't be returned.
That's a nicely placed free ball.
It was. That was in a tough spot.
From number 23, Rachel Jardine.
Katie Wood will serve. It's 12-3. 3 points away from the gold medal. Regina QCVC Royal Elite. Long pass.
Hit off by Fraser.
Pass was long and they paid for it.
Great.
Right back down.
Ward up there taking advantage of that overset. She's ready with her hand side to put that ball right back down on the QCVC side.
Tori Hansen coming in for Tessa Wilfong as Saskatoon is really subbing in and out a lot here in the third game, trying to get personnel as best they can right for every situation. There's one. Megan Hanna in for Regina. Bastido coming out. Kaylee Wilness serving. Good job as they're going to get a chance to attack here. Pass was long, so the free ball played.
That's a great shot by the middle. That's number 10, Shay McCusker. She's up nice and early, cutting that ball back to position 1. Very hard shot to defend against. That's a great play by the middle.
13-5, 2 points for Regina. Right away, Bastido comes in again, and Hannah is out. And another sub. Cameron Barnstable will come in to serve. We've seen them do this before. Shay McCusker was to serve. She'll come out. And Coach Perry did this in the second game. Barnstable was cold off the bench and served well. Does it again. And now they are on the precipice. 1 point. One more for Regina. And it's over. That's it. 2 hits. Royal Elites out of the Queens City Volleyball Club, Regina, are the 15U Conexus Provincial Volleyball Champions 2015, 25-10, 24-26, 15-5 in the final game. And I think if you look at what we've seen here over the past hour, the better of the 2 teams today is the winner. That Regina team, despite losing the second game to a very game Saskatoon team, just seemed to have that leg up all day.
Absolutely. QCVC Royal Elite really lived up to their number 1 seed today and performed a great provincial gold medal match.
So Regina, the QCVC Royal Elites, gold medalist Saskatoon Smash, will take the silver. We hope you've enjoyed the game, and want to thank you very much for tuning in on behalf of Emily Humbert and our entire Shaw crew. Heath Mulligan bidding you farewell from the Hank Reese Center in Saskatoon.